Hello you headcrabs, Jim Sterling here, and this is Black Mesa. It's on Steam Early Access right now. Many of you will be familiar with this one. It is, of course, the mod to the classic game Haven Lives. We're gonna jump right in and get on with it, won't we? So, yes, this is Half-Life, but all redone. A huge modification, huge overhaul. Talked about for years, playable in various states. This version is on early access and has drawn controversy, actually, because they're charging $20 for it, and people are concerned because it's a mod. And we've had this discussion with paid mods recently, you know, with the Steam Workshop. A lot of people saying, well, why are we paying for it? Because it's a mod, you know. And it's a difficult question, that one, because someone asked me about it last night on my Ask FM. They were like, does this tie into the paid mods discussion on Steam? And I'll use this classic intro sequence to talk about this because there's not a lot of action. And yeah, for me it's a matter of perception. I mean, if they'd have not called it a mod from the start, people probably wouldn't be pissed off. I think just the fact that it's called a mod is why people are as upset as they are about the situation, about it being, you know, about it charging $20. When really, when you think about it, something of this level, this level of overhaul, I mean, they've added multiplayer and they've sort of done all this work into it. I mean, when you think about it, like HD remasters have less work put into them on consoles, like the definitive edition of Tomb Raider and the Sleeping Dogs definitive edition. A lot of games that went on PS4 that were released in, you know, on the PS3 and Xbox 360, and then they came to the PS4 and Xbox One, you know, less than a year later, and they charge about $50, $60, you know. So when you're asking $20 for something that's clearly had a lot more work put into it for an overhaul, I sort of see, I don't find it as egregious as some people do, you know. I think the big problem is just that it's called a mod, and there's that perception from a customer that mods are free. Presentation and the psychology of a customer is something a lot of people don't think about. You know, so that's where I'm at with it. I don't find it that bad just because, I mean, it feels less like a mod. I mean, this is a full-on remake. I mean, you may disagree. I think it's not something I'm definitive on. That's just my first thoughts, my early morning thoughts. I mean, it's fucking 6 in the morning here, so I might not even be making any sense. Hopefully I'm making some sense. You know, that's just what I think.
Due to the high toxicity of material routinely handled in the Black Mesa compound, no smoking.
But I think that's a good way of framing it. I mean, when you frame it in the context of Game of the Year editions and HD remakes and definitive editions, this really isn't anywhere near as bad as that. And we're fine with that half the time. I mean, you know, we have no problem paying money again for a second copy of The Last of Us because it's in 60 frames per second now, you know.
Please keep your limbs inside the train at all times. Do not attempt to open the doors until the train has come to a complete halt.
Well, I was hoping my talk would last us a bit longer, but we're still on the train. That's fine.
And await further instruction. If it is
I could
necessary to
cough.
exit the train,
Would that make you? Would that be interesting? Let's try that. I did that. That wasn't as interesting. Just gonna have a little drink of my water. Good. Things are going well. I mean, I'm just thrilled to play something that I at least know is going to be decent, you know? Because I already like Half-Life, and this is Half-Life. So, after some of the shit we've gone through this week, I mean, to be honest, we've actually, I mean, it's only, what is it, Wednesday? We've not had a bad week for games. I mean, we played Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, that was good. We're going to play this will be good. The Gravedigger was at least funny. So it's not been too bad. Not been too bad at all. I thought the game had frozen for a moment there. Not bad at all. Because the week didn't start too well with that Greenlight trailer that I won't talk about because it makes me sad. I see all the traditional press are finally picking it up, cutting me out the story as well, some of them. That's to be expected. I always did that. I find it gets sourced a lot more when I find games, games and do videos on things. A lot more by other YouTubers. It's a less competitive thing. They have a lot less trouble giving sort of credit for things. I remember once, and I won't name names, mainly because they're not around anymore and it'd be like kicking a corpse, where I broke a story on an online pass in, I think it was Kingdoms of Amalur. I actually broke the story that it had a fucking online pass in it, and I got my copy after other people did, like a day after. So no one else had picked up the story until I did, and everyone else had their copy a day before me. Took a photo of the pass and put it on Destructoid, did a big story on it. Another website, suspiciously, moments after, took their own photo and then presented the story as if it was their own. Every other place had sourced me, but this one place didn't. Kind of thing wasn't uncommon back then. Not that I'm bitter about it. Not that I'm bitter about it at all. I mean, why would I be?
If you have an associate with a background in the areas of theoretical physics, biotechnology, or other high-tech disciplines, please
I've certainly found the world of YouTube a lot more. Everyone is a lot more supportive of each other. I guess because everyone's on the same sort of platform. People are... Most people, I mean, there are some that are more guarded, but people are a lot less protective of themselves and love to give other people a leg up, you know? I find it an interesting, different atmosphere. Whereas Games Press, and it's not like I don't understand it, because the idea of the breaking story is something, because news is usually so regurgitated, and there are so many press releases to fucking go through and regurgitate. If you break a story, or if some interesting story happens, you don't want to just source it again, even if even if someone did break it, you want to try and make it your own original report. There he is, there's the old G fella. So yeah, I mean, that was me just rambling about the differences between press and YouTube there. I don't mean to suggest that everyone in games media is a den of vipers. Some really nice people there, you know. Still have good friends from them days. And some really hard-working people who do a lot of original reporting I'm a big fan of.
Thank you, and have a very safe and productive day.
Right. Shame they couldn't change that. The loading thing. I mean, it's in early access, they're still doing it, so my hope is maybe they could try and... I don't know how feasible it is to make it more smoother than this. More smoother? To make it smoother than this. Didn't need the more. That's extraneous. Anyway.
Mr. Freeman? Looks like you're running late.
Hell yeah, we're running late. So, let's move the keyboard here.
Well, Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts.
Oops, press the wrong button.
Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
Open the door. So yeah, it's looking nice. Looks all pretty. Oh.
Man, you cut the ponytail. Sellout.
Hey, Mr. Freeman. I had a bunch of messages for you, but we had a system crash about, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm still trying to find my files. Just one of those days, I guess.
So there's a little
We're
bit
also
of...
having some problems down in the test chamber too, but I
Shut up.
think that's all.
So we're having a little bit of skipping every now and then. Like that guy was just there when he goes, "Wehev," like that.
Good morning, Dr. Freeman. But the thermal protection system seems to be online now. Those
Look at that, different character models, look at them.
are living in the past. That experiment is single-handedly responsible for inspiring my career in
They've all got the same voices still, but that kind of makes it weirder, actually. Rather than having like 2 or 3 character models and 2 or 3 voices. Having all these different character models, but with the same voices. Kind of odd.
Hold it right there, Mr. Freeman. I got explicit orders not to let you through without your hazard suit on.
Of course. We can go get a hazard suit, of course we can. I can do that for you. We'll go the other way.
But here's something to think about.
God,
for
it's
the
been...
next time.
Oh, can I go in?
You and your sugar-coated air socks are absolutely full of it.
Creativity is the art of hiding your influence. Let's get back to the
Hello, Dr. Cross. Can't you see I'm busy? Can this wait?
Well, I get a prompt to talk with that one. He's an arsehole.
Gordon, I'm in the middle of something here.
Yeah, you're in the middle of a room doing fucking nothing. Lazy science bastard. Alright, off we go. It's been so long since I played this.
Morning, champ.
Hello? Good heavens!
What the hell?
Good stuff.
You think you can fix the vending machine too, college boy?
We will never hear the end of this.
Yeah, you'd best make like an atom and split. That was.
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
So I'm glad that this has got a remake because as classic as the original was, I never quite. I just thought it aged not brilliantly.
Hello? Hello? Could somebody get me some toilet paper?
Although I do fully admit that I came to this quite
Excuse
late.
me. Minor emergency.
I didn't play this at the time, as a lot of others did.
Don't
Which
panic, Harold. Don't panic. Oh, thank heavens. I'm in dire need of some toilet paper.
there we go. Which you know, probably influenced things as much. A lot of other people, you know, have a lot more nostalgia tied to it than I do. But so far this is looking nice and everything.
Ah, I remember my days when I had to
Go right on through, sir.
Hooking it up.
Looks like you're in the barrel today.
It's good music. Loading. You know, I almost want to say, because a lot of people have, you know, good on Valve for letting them put this up. But then you look at all the shit that Valve lets up on Steam now, and it's like, it's not as impressive. Of course they'd let this up. Why wouldn't they at this point?
Did you catch that last fluctuation? It's nothing to worry about. We should harness the remaining photonic energy to ensure resonance control.
What's up, Doc?
It's rare that you get games with such little action in the beginning that remain so memorable now. You know, just this and Half-Life 2 as well did it, you know.
Ah, Gordon, there you are.
Nice of you to finally join us, Doctor.
We've just sent the sample down to the test chamber.
We've boosted the anti-mass spectrometer to 105%. Bit of a gamble, but we needed the extra resolution.
The administrator is very concerned that we get a conclusive analysis of today's sample. I gather he went to some lengths to get it.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
Right. Come on then. I'll walk you down.
Okay.
Eli has been busy making last-minute preparations for the new experiment. Greetings, Eli.
Morning, Izzy.
I trust this morning finds you well.
Gordon, good morning.
Good morning.
Glad you're here. These last-minute changes, they're a bit strange to just... Oh! It's about to go critical.
Don't mind me.
What in the blazes is going on with our equipment?
It was never meant to do this in the first place.
It's nothing we can't handle ourselves, Eli. Run along, Gordon. We'll be but a moment.
Okay. On we go, because the shit's about to hit the fan.
This could take a bit longer than I anticipated.
Spoiler warning if you haven't ever played Half-Life before. Shit is about to hit the fan.
Oh, there you are. Everybody's been looking for you, hombre.
Ah, here he is.
I'm afraid we'll be deviating a bit from standard analysis procedure today, Gordon.
Yes, but with good reason. This is a rare opportunity for us. This is the purest sample we've seen yet.
And potentially the most unstable.
Now, as long as we follow standard insertion procedures, everything will be fine.
I don't know.
I've said that many times.
Although I will admit that the possibility of a resonance cascade scenario is extremely unlikely. I just don't feel...
Gordon doesn't need to hear all this. He's a highly trained professional. We've assured the administrator that nothing will go wrong.
Yes, you're right. Gordon, we have complete confidence in you.
Well, go ahead. Let's let him in now.
Stanley walked through the big door.
Testing. Everything seems to be in order.
All right, Gordon. Your suit should keep you comfortable through all this. The specimen will be delivered to you in a few moments. Now, if you would be so good as to climb up and start the rotors, that way we can bring the anti-mass spectrometer to 80% and hold it there until the carrier arrives.
I really prefer that. The ladders where you press a button and then magnetize to the ladder. and then climb up. Those ones where you automatically, where you have to walk into the ladder.
Gordon, are you
God,
not
that
hearing
hurts.
me? Climb up and start the rotors, please.
I've done it, you fool. It's always so awkward, those other types of ladders.
Very good.
The games still
We'll take
do it.
from here.
The ladders you just walk into. I hate them.
3, 2, 1. I'm seeing predictable phaser rays.
Oh my. That is nice.
Stage 2 emitters activating now.
Gordon, we cannot predict how long the system can operate at this level, nor how long the reading will take. Please, work as quickly as you can.
Overhead capacitors to 105%.
Forget what you do.
It's probably not a problem. Probably. But I'm showing a small discrepancy in... Well, no. It's well within acceptable bounds. Sustaining sequence.
We've just been informed that the sample is ready, Gordon. It should be coming up to you at any moment. Look to the delivery system for your specimen. Standard insertion. You know what comes to here? Oh my God. Shut it down.
Shut it down.
Someone get him out of there. Shut it down.
It's not shutting down.
Pretty colours. Lots of pretty colours. See, I'd have pulled it out. But then I'm not the physicist. Delicious. Okay, there's your intro. Yeah, fun time intro. We're gonna find ourselves a fucking crowbar. Spoiler warning if you haven't played Half-Life, you get a crowbar in it. Unforeseen consequence. Here we go.
Attention. Sector C. Science personnel. Please report status immediately.
Look around. Things are looking bleak. There we go. Elevator's still all dandy.
Listen, I tried to warn.
I never thought I'd see a resonance cascade.
God for that heavens. All of the phones are out. I can't reach anyone in the facility. We need to get to the surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger is. My God, what have we done?
Fascinating. Would you
Can't afford to waste time. You'll need me for the retinal scanner. I'm certain the rest of the science team will help you along the way. And
yeah.
for God's sake, keep that suit on until you're in the clear. You hear me?
I shouldn't have stood there. I did a silly thing. I achieved something. What did I do? What's going on?
Thank God for that hazard suit.
Right, we'll stand in the right place this time.
Anyone in the facility. We need to get to the surface and let someone know that we're stranded down here. There's no telling what kind of danger this is.
Hurry up.
Can't afford to waste time. Leave me for the retinal scanner. I'm certain the rest of the science team will help you along.
Alright, go on. Go on.
And for God's sake, keep that suit on until you're in the clear.
Less
You
talk,
hear me?
more eye scan. I'm gonna stand here. Alright, there we go. Job's a good one. There we go, now we're getting things right. Okay, keep away from all that shit. Right. There we are. Effortless. Effortless. Lovely.
Attention. Security personnel to Sector C immediately.
This isn't right. Supposed to go up, aren't they? There we go. You know you were doing the right thing when the loading thing happens. Yes, I do forgive me. It has been many, many years, so I will forget which direction I'm going sometimes. As, you know, as linear as it is. This game still proves that linearity is not necessarily a bad thing. Although it's not really become... It's stopped being the dirty word it used to be. I remember when the word linear was such a stern criticism. And it really isn't so much anymore.
Gordon, man, am I glad to see you. What the hell are these things, man? And why are they wearing science team uniforms?
I guess just so many fucking open world games have come out that we kind of miss
There's
linearity.
a cold beer for us at the end of all this. All right, I'm ready. Sorry, Freeman. These things are like zombies or something. Buddy back home has been up a lead.
You didn't have to shoot that one. Waste of bullets, he was hurting no one.
One down and hell if I know.
Yeah, fool.
place is in bad shape.
Again, just let them burn, you trigger happy fuck. What a silly sausage. Oh god, fire again.
This shit is something out of a sci-fi movie.
You deal with them. You could have left that one, it was just burning. That's the most interesting thing that's happened to him all day. Fuck off. You know what, I can do that and all. Another one for ya.
I think I just got a promotion. Okay, I'm gonna try to call for help. You gotta get to the admin office upstairs.
Okay. I'll help you with a flare. Well, at least you can see what you're doing down there. Oh god.
Possible biocontaminations. Hello? Hello? Is there anybody out there?
Forget what I'm supposed to do. Jump over there? Guess we'll find out. I'll jump right over it. Silly me. Yeah, silly me. Missed the vent. Jumping on a thing. There we go. There we got our crowbar.
That's it. I've had enough. Die! Die! Yes! Yes!
Nah. I'll put my flashlight on. It's all good. Poor bastard. Should just pick up his gun. Okay, more eluding. La da da da. La da da doo, ya da 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 ya. Come on, hurry up. I can only do so many stupid noises. God, I'm so grateful I get to play this today. I'm just as bad as that security guard, really. Oh. shouldn't have done that. That's evident. Anyway, that was an early look at Black Mesa. I'll probably do a review for this for thejimquisition.com, maybe. Oh, it's in early access right now, isn't it? I try and keep a separation there, so I've got to work on the old blood review anyway. So we'll leave it there. That's what it looks like and everything. Whether or not you think it should be paid or free it's an interesting conversation. At any rate. But it looks, you know, again, I'm someone who believes that creative people deserve compensation. And this is a good overhaul. But, you know, say what you will. I don't judge you either way. You, as a customer, you make your decisions. I'm gonna play more of this at some point. But, yeah. So there we are. So far, 2 for 2 of good games played this week. GG. Etc. I'm off.